Welcome back to Houston Life. Homeowners, your roof is more than just a shelter over your head, of course. It's your first line of defense against the weather. Rain is back in the forecast for this weekend. Winter is right around the corner, and we've got some answers today. Sarah Vercher and Ulysses Logan from Roof Fix Houston are here to share why keeping your roof in great shape is important, and also why simple maintenance can help extend the life of your roof. We're talking about ugly roofs, okay? What should we be looking out for on our roofs? A lot of people have like stains, or maybe they have moss growing on it. That's not just visually maybe unappealing. That can actually cause problems, right, Ulysses?
Yes, absolutely. It definitely is going to cause a degradation of the roof. It's going to eat the granules. It's going to eat the actual asphalt. You know, if you have some algae that's built up, you know, a lot of times if you just look and see staining that's coming across the roof, a lot of times we would recommend, you know, cleaning that roof. Especially if you're looking to sell your house, you know, you would want to clean it up, freshen it up, you know, get it all cleaned up and ready for sale.
The photo that we're seeing on the screen right now is, I'm assuming, a great example of why we should not be ignoring issues that appear on the outside of the shingles or the roof, because oftentimes there can be additional issues coming inside your home.
Right, and so it's getting through different barriers. So you're getting through the shingle of the roof, you're getting through the synthetics, and then it's getting through the wood. And then once it makes it all the way to your sheetrock, then you know you're going to have a lot of wood damage, a lot of additional repairs that are going to need to be done. And really, it's just a maintenance that you can, you know, help yourself not cost a lot of money, you know, having to repair all this wood and restructure the house.
And we're even seeing some fine cracks there, nails coming up. I mean, there are all kinds of ways that that pests, water, mold, you name it, can get inside the roof. And I know at Roof Fix Houston, you've seen a little bit of everything. Our weather here can be wild, right? And our climate is wild with the humidity. Nice. We saw on the screen moments ago, Sarah, this idea that people can shampoo their roof. I had never heard of that until today. Explain what that is and why that would be beneficial for a homeowner.
Yeah, so a roof shampoo is beneficial to the homeowner because it's kind of like putting a little makeup on your roof, a little touch up, you know, or should I say taking off the makeup. So you have that ugly algae growing on your roof, and it's an eyesore when someone's coming through the neighborhood. With the roof shampoo, we can remove that algae from the roof, and it almost looks as if you have a brand new roof.
Wow.
So we can see there, turning that into almost as if you got a roof replacement.
Okay, so that's not a new roof that we're seeing right there? That's just a cleaning of a roof?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay, and in addition, obviously the before and afters there's a huge, huge difference. In addition to looking better, is it also improving the health of the roof?
Oh, for sure, 100%.
And is the idea that you're preventing like moisture from getting in and potentially causing root rot underneath those shingles or roofing materials? For
sure, because you're pulling up that algae that's just sitting there and continuing to grow. So this shampoo washes it away, and you're good to go.
It does look a lot better too. How often should homeowners be doing that?
Every 3 years, I would say, for sure.
Every 3 years. Okay, and Ulysses, again, you've seen it all, you and your company, your teams. You work on projects not just in the Houston area, but really around different regions in Texas. What if someone has a very tall house and they can't see their roof? What do they do? I mean, how often should we be having a professional come out and take a look?
I would say you can do an annual inspection. We do offer programs where we will come out and do an annual inspection or put you on a VIP kind of list. You know, anytime a storm comes through, if it hits that area, we will send out our drones to go out and inspect those areas, take actual photos that we can then in turn send to the homeowner so they can actually see what's happening on their roof. It's not just somebody that's going up there saying you got a problem. You know, the customer can actually visually see the problem because it's the same photos that we're going to see as well.
Okay, so whether someone has like a new-ish roof that maybe just needs to be inspected, maintained, or maybe they have severe damage like mold or water intrusions or rot, you guys can handle the repairs or do a full roof replacement. What about insurance? Because my nightmare is calling an 800 number and sitting on hold with an insurance company. Does your company help facilitate that?
Yes, we do. We can handle the insurance companies. We are very well versed with getting in contact with the agent, going through the claims process, so that we can get your roof paid for. Get them to pay for your roof, you know?
Okay, well, that's a huge, huge help. Also, a lot of people might have questions. The solar tax credit is expiring rather
Right.
at the end of this year. Is there still time if someone's been considering getting solar? Can they still do it before the end of the year?
For sure. Yeah, before December 31st, if they get solar panels to us, they have time to take advantage of that 30% tax credit.
And it's important to go maybe hand in hand with a roofer because you want to be sure that installation is not causing damage to your roof that could lead to
Correct.
costly repairs.
Well, the big thing there is, solar companies don't do roofs. Roofers don't tend to do solar. So the big thing is you're not going to have a warranty. If you put on a roof and then the solar company comes in and puts 1,000 holes in your roof, there's going to be a problem. So then we'll go against each other. Oh, that was their fault. It was their fault. You have a lot of penetration because of the footing that has to hold those panels up. So you want to make sure you use one company. With our company, we can put it all together, and if there's any problems, we'll be the ones responsible. We'll give you the full warranty under our packages that we have, including the solar as well.
Okay, that is a very, very important tip because I can imagine the solar company's like, sorry, your roof's leaking. Call your roofer. Okay, we got to leave it there. Sarah Vercher, Ulysses Logan, it's good to see you both.
It's
Good
great
to see you as well.
Happy fall. Winter is coming eventually, right? We think so. Well, in the meantime, before those temperatures drop even more, Roof Fix Houston does have a special offer for Houston Life viewers. You can get free gutters. That is for the first 25 callers who get a complete roof replacement. And you have to mention Houston Life when you call. The number to call, 713-904-3904, or you can learn more online, rooffixhouston.com.